I am Alige Lingappa, Assistant Professor in Physics, Government Postgrad College, Siriguppa. Today's my chapter is sound. So today I will discuss about characteristics of stationary waves and also the differences between stationary waves and progressive waves. So, what are stationary waves? The stationary waves, which are produced by the superposition of two progressive waves of equal amplitude and frequency, traveling with the same speed in opposite directions. Stationary waves, they are formed based on the principle of superposition of waves. Then what about the statement of principle of superposition of the waves? When two waves, if they are meeting at a point simultaneously, then the resultant displacement at that point must be equal to vector or algebraic sum of the displacements of the individual waves. So y is equal to y1 plus y2. That means the principle of superposition of waves. So many phenomena that can be explained based on the principle of superposition of waves. So which are the phenomena that can be explained based on the principle of superposition of waves? So they are the formation of stationary waves, the formation of beats, phenomenon of interference, phenomenon of diffraction. So now let us discuss about the stationary waves. When two waves of same amplitude, same frequency, if they are traversed along the same straight line but opposite in direction, they get superposed each other such that they are forming the alternating node and antinodes. They get superposed each other. Such a phenomenon is known as stationary waves. So the stationary waves, they are formed, they are produced by the propagation of progressive waves. They have same amplitude and frequency. They are traversed along the same straight line but opposite in directions. So let us see the diagram where the continuous curve that indicates forward progressive wave which propagates along positive x-axis. The discontinuous curve that indicates the progressive wave which propagating along the negative x-axis. That means both forwarding wave and a reflecting wave, the incident wave and a reflecting wave, both they are traversed along the same straight line but opposite in directions. They get superposed such that the stationary waves which are formed as shown in the diagram. If a crest of one wave falls on the crest of the other, or a trough of one wave falls on the trough of the other, where the displacement is maximum, amplitude is maximum, then the intensity is maximum, where two waves, they are superposed in phase, so called, where we will get antinode. If If suppose the crest of one wave falls on the trough of the other, or vice versa, at that point the displacement is 0, then the amplitude is 0, the intensity is 0, then the two waves are said to be superposed out of phase, such that where at that point node is formed. So the stationary wave which consists of a series of nodes and antinodes. Node, it is a point in the stationary wave where the displacement is minimum, say 0. Antinode, it is a point in the stationary wave where the displacement is maximum. As we move from node to antinode, the displacement of vibrating of the particles goes on increases. As we move from antinode to node, the displacement gradually decreases. So called the stationary waves which are formed due to a superposition of two identical waves, which consists of the number of loops, number of segments. The length of two loops must be equal to the wavelength of the wave. Wavelength of the wave. So now let us discuss about characteristics of stationary waves. We know that the characteristics of progressive waves. Then similarly, what about the characteristics of stationary waves? Here the stationary wave does not move in a medium but remains steady in its place. So the waves which does not move in a medium, because of that they are called stationary waves. So second one, in a stationary wave pattern formed in a medium, there are certain points that are always at rest. Such points are called nodes. There are certain other points that always have maximum displacement. Such points are called antinodes. So that means the stationary waves which do not transmit energy from one point to another point. In a stationary wave pattern, somewhere at a certain points where the particles always at rest, such points are called nodes. Similarly, there are certain points in the stationary waves where always have maximum displacement. That means such points are called antinodes. So second property, the distance between any two consecutive nodes or antinodes is equal to lambda by 2, where lambda is the wavelength of either wave. Where lambda by 2 is the length of each loop, length of each segment. It is a distance between two consecutive nodes, or it is a distance between two consecutive antinodes. Where lambda, the wavelength of the wave. Fourth characteristics, except at the nodes, all the points of the medium in a segment vibrates with the same phase, but points of the medium is adjacent segments vibrate out of phase. So except at the nodes in a segment or loop, all the particles, they are vibrating with the same phase. But points of the medium in adjacent segment, adjacent loop, vibrate out of phase. So-called fourth characteristics. So fifth one, the amplitude of vibration increases from 0 at the nodes to maximum at the antinodes. The displacement of vibration increases from 0 at the nodes to maximum at the antinodes. So a fifth characteristic. Sixth one. All the points of the medium pass through their mean positions simultaneously at twice in each period. Thus, the stationary wave takes the form of a straight line twice in one period. So, all the points of the medium in the stationary waves, that means medium pass through their mean positions simultaneously twice in each period. That means a sixth property or characteristics of the stationary waves. There is no net energy transfer across any segment of the stationary waves. The name itself indicates that so-called stationary. That means no net energy transfer across any segment of the stationary waves. Then, so these are the characteristics of stationary waves. And also we have many more characteristics. The distance between node and its neighboring antinode is lambda by 4. Then the length of each loop must be equal to lambda by 2. Length of two segments must be equal to lambda, the wavelength of the wave, and so on. So now let us discuss about differences between stationary waves and progressive waves. So what about the differences between a progressive wave and stationary waves? So previous class we discussed about the properties of progressive waves, what are progressive waves, and all those things. Progressive waves means, or the progressive wave means the wave which propagating in a given medium with constant amplitude. So first difference. A progressive wave propagates in a medium with a definite speed than a stationary wave. A stationary wave remains stationary between two boundaries in the medium. Then the second difference. In a progressive wave, all the particles of the medium vibrate under the amplitude of the vibration is same for all of them. In a progressive wave, during the propagation of progressive wave in any medium, in that medium, the particles, they are vibrating about their mean positions with the same amplitude. But in a stationary wave, except the particles at the nodes, all other particles, they vibrate, but amplitude of vibration is different for different particles. That means in case of progressive wave, all the particles, they are vibrating with the same amplitudes, but in case of stationary waves, different particles are vibrating with different amplitudes. So, amplitude of vibrations different for different particles in case of stationary waves. So, third difference, in case of progressive wave, at any instant, the phase of vibration varies continuously from one particle to another particle. In case of progressive wave, at any instant of time, the phase of the particles varies continuously from one particle to another particle. But in case of stationary waves, at any instant of time, the phase of all the particles between one segment is the same. The phase of all the particles in a given segment is same. Then all the particles they have vibrating with the same phase in a given segment. So, but the particles in displacement, particle in adjacent segments have opposite phase. The phase of the particles in one segment is opposite to that of the phase of the particle in the neighboring segment. They are in opposite phases. So called the third difference between a progressive wave and the stationary waves. So fourth one. In case of progressive wave, in a progressive wave, no particle is permanently at rest. That means in a progressive wave, during the propagation of progressive wave, all the particles they are vibrating, no particle is permanently at rest. But in stationary wave, particles at nodes, they are always at rest. They are permanently at rest. So next one, in a progressive wave, at no instant all the particles of the medium pass through their mean positions simultaneously. In a stationary wave pattern, all the particles of the medium pass through their mean positions simultaneously twice in one time. In a progressive wave, all the particles of the medium do not pass through their mean positions simultaneously. So what we know that in case of progressive wave, which propagates from one point to another point, during that instant, where the particles they are vibrating about their mean position or equilibrium position without migration, in that case, the particles of the medium do not pass through their mean positions simultaneously. But in a stationary wave, in a given segment, all the particles of the medium they pass through their mean positions simultaneously twice in one time. So called the difference between a progressive wave and a stationary wave. So next one, a progressive wave transports energy in the medium from one point to another point, but a stationary wave does not transport any energy in the medium. So here the progressive wave which transmit an energy in the form of disturbance from one place to another place. But in case of stationary waves, no energy transmit from one place to another place. So, the another difference between progressive wave and a stationary wave. So these are the some of the differences between progressive waves and stationary waves. So now you see the diagram. This is for what? A formation of stationary waves. So which form series of nodes and antinodes, where N that indicates node, A that indicates antinode. So this is the diagram for vibrator. So which consists of two loops. The length of two loops that must be equal to wavelength, where the particles which are permanently at rest at the point of node, where at the point of antinode, the particles which are vibrating with the maximum displacement, and so on. So in this class, we discussed about the stationary waves, how the stationary waves they are formed, then what about the nature of the stationary waves, that means the characteristics of the stationary waves, the differences between progressive wave and stationary waves, and so on. Thank you.